Let's be honest, vibe coding with AI feels so great until we want to ship the production-ready, polished app to the users. Especially for those of us without designing or engineering background, we hit the wall. That sparks a lot of curiosity in me. Is that a real wall, or can it be broken? So I spent months design, test, learn, iterate in the process that turns vibe to final product. And this is a proof it works. Currently, it's a public and internal test in the test flight. Hi, I'm Jing. I come from the world of big tech as product growth and data at the places like Tencent in Beijing and Meta in Silicon Valley. Since November 2022, everything changed. When ChatGPT launched, it was quite mind-blowing. I'm sure you feel it too. The progression of AI capabilities in the past 2 years has been staggering. It truly sparked a curiosity in me about a new form of business, AI native company. So I'm very curious about how far this business model could reach, to what scale, and can it be truly profitable? So I founded my own AI native startup, Motus AI. I want to discover these answers to these questions firsthand. In this channel, I'm going to share everything in public about strategy, framework, process, flow, tactics, failures, learnings, almost during this journey. So if you are curious to build someday, or you are curious about this new frontier, let's work out together. Alright, so you might ask, what does this actually look like in practice? Let me break it down. First, we set the Northstar with constraints. For me, everything starts long before I think about the code. It begins with what I called a Northstar document. It forced me to answer the most important questions first. What exactly user pain point I'm trying to solve? What does success look like? How do we marry it? And then mentally walk through every single user journey and flow from start to finish. Once that story is complete, I start thinking about technical side, the full stack, the front end, the back end, and how they communicate each other. For example, API contract design about how they communicate, and then back end, we use what kind of process to development, front end development as well. Once we have this PRD, I also have another document. It's about my constraints, Motus AI one-pager, which shares high-level status, what my company is, and how the operational model, what's the constraints. So based on that, this is new feature, and I append this new feature PRD. And here's my company. I append the Motus AI one-pager as well. Please think ultra hard and make a detailed implementation plan in Markdown format. Add here. Ask clarification questions. Remember, we started on the plan mode, so the Claude will go through the plan and thinking step by step, making concrete solution. Okay. Second, we create the blueprint. The AI can build a product that works, but architects that taste can make the product feel right. Think of it like cooking. Anyone can follow a recipe to make a meal that stops you from being hungry. That's the get things done part. But a great chef understands the experience. They know how to balance the flavor, plate the dish beautifully, and create that truly memorable experience. That's the taste. It's how we, as architects, interpret users' pain point, designs a flow that feels effortless, intuitive, and emotional satisfying. That's the soul we put into the machine's work. Finally, we direct the build. A user hopes for a good outcome, but the architect directs the good outcome by designing a system and set up the performance review for our AI partners. Now we have our implementation plan and our design system. I want to walk you through the most crucial part of our workflow, the head off from planning to execution. But we don't just ask it to build this feature, we give it a precise set of rules. Rule number 1, you follow the design system. What we design is what we ship. If the system itself causes a performance lag, the job is to stop and flag it, not to work around it. Second, we define the success criteria For our AI partners, we establish a crystal clear definition of our success. The final report is not about subjective completion percent. It's about the data, the test result. That's the only metrics that matters. This is how we achieve absolutely certainty in our results. It's not magic, it's not guesswork, it's a rigorous mathematical process that delivers predictable, high-quality work.
My journey began with pure curiosity, not external validation, but a drive to understand. Can an AI-native company truly polish a product and achieve profitability? This curiosity fuels me daily, bringing presence and peace. It allows me to consistently deliver unique value.